Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song who on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them big checks. I'm not, but I've been blessed. No more of them chin checks. They pulling fast. Ain't no more of them chin checks. They pulling.
Who y'all favorite sports teams while y'all here? What's up, Carson Steepleton and Obenall Glazer? Who y'all favorite sports teams? Phantom, what's good, brother? I know I see you repping your squad. Oh man. You can hear me? No? I can't hear you. That's weird. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'll be right back. Hmm. Shit. I think I know what the problem is here. Setting. I think I might have some setting issues going on here. Got that one and that one. Okay. Hmm. That's strange. Can you hear me? Hmm. I can't hear you. That's weird. Hmm. Huh, we never had that problem before. Let's see. So it says that it is registering my microphone. Nobody can hear me right now? Uh, huh. Interesting. try that. Let's try that. You can hear me now? Okay, cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. All right. So now I just gotta wait for him to come back and see if I can hear him. Because I heard the intro music, so I heard the intro music, so I know that it's working. But yeah. Ain't no more of them chin checks. Oh man. So how's everybody doing, man? What y'all been up to? What was your again, what was your favorite sports? Who's your favorite sports team? And also, what was your biggest sports moment from the weekend? Just out of curiosity. Because it's definitely been active. Ooh, well, let's see here.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, we in business now. Yeah, we in business now. All right,
Yeah,
no
I'm
doubt.
good, bro. Make sure double check. We good.
All right, heck yeah, no doubt. So I mean, we might as well start from the tit out, man. We made some picks in this college football playoff.
And we all were wrong. And Greeny, he'll get here because I don't know if he know we started early today. But Greeny got some words for your ass.
Why? Because I picked OSU.
Oh, he got words for you, Bubba. He already done
Oh,
told me. He
Sunflower
got words
Johnson.
for you.
Sunflower Johnson, a Niners fan. That's what's up. Hell yeah, salute to the Niners. Hell yeah. I mean, you know, it's another Niners fan that might be in here in a little bit. Sunflower Johnson, my man Fred Beans, he be locking in with us on the rig. He a diehard Niner fan as well. I mean, yeah, I mean, we can start there, man. I guess we can start there. I mean, Miami, 24-14. Jeez, Louise, I need to see that coming. Did you get a chance to watch the game?
You know I peak. You know I'm always locked in, but I was like, I wanted to pick Miami just because I didn't want to pick that other team. But I also
Yeah,
wanted to pick Ole Miss against Georgia too. So I was like, yeah, I should just win my first round and just jumped off the ledge.
absolutely, absolutely. And I think some of that come with conditioning. You know what I'm saying? We so used to certain teams being there, and you know, it just seemed like at a point they would turn it around and get to it. But yeah, I mean, I picked one of them right for sure. Picked one of them all the way
Who
right.
cares?
I'm just saying, 23-0.
Sir, excuse me. If you don't win it this year, when are you gonna win it?
I'm just saying, 23-0. I mean, you
If
know,
you don't win it this year, I don't want to hear
and, I,
nothing else for the rest of the podcast.
and if I'm not mistaken, you picked against us, right?
I did to piss you off, but I didn't think they was gonna win, but I just did it.
Oh. So I
I
mean, you
did
know,
state that for the record. I stated that for the record. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna win, but just to fuck with you, I was gonna pick them. Now the other two I had conviction about, but I knew why though.
that Ole Miss Georgia game was pretty good actually. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Nick Saban still lives on somehow or another.
So he still lives on.
He ain't
He still
dead, but
lives on.
Nick Saban disciples still live on.
Yeah, he live on. And however, Nick Saban's former team does not live on. They got mollywop 38-3 by Indiana. Um, I know this Heisman kid might be trying to prove it wasn't a fluke. Um, I don't know. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of what happens next. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we down to pretty much we down to what matters at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Top four.
Top four. We down to what matters at this point. So, um, what is your outlook in regards to what's remaining in regards to the college football playoffs?
So we got Ole Miss is playing. Give me the rundown again, because I've been mixing
Ole
it up.
Miss playing Miami and we playing Indiana.
Okay, so that's the rundown. Hmm.
I
The
think we
Indiana
win.
game, the Indian. Okay, first off, I did make that joke, but I'm dead ass serious. Like, if Oregon, you ain't gonna win it right now. Probably gonna win it again. But I think our Heisman candidate, if you're gonna show out now. Ole Miss has a dude, which I saw that game. I was like, my boy came through.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He came
Oh,
through.
this is actually pretty. They pretty good. Yeah, they pretty good. I was kind of surprised to be
Lane
honest with you.
Lane Kiffin, don't fuck it up. Just let him coach it out. It's your players. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck the recruiting for a minute. Just let
You
them
know
see what they can do.
exactly. Now I was kind of miffed when I was looking at the. I mean, like realistically speaking, and I hate to always come back to this, but I mean, he did. Fernando Mendoza did. He threw 3 touchdowns in the game against Alabama, but he only passed for. I mean, it's almost 200 yards. But I'm like, eh, you know. I think
You
the
don't
bigger
have you
thing
don't
for me is. I'm sorry. So
you don't have to. You don't have to.
it just look away to me,
Not when
man. It
that
just look
game
away.
was where it was going. You don't have to.
True, true. I mean, they held Ty Simpson to 17 yards. So I mean, it was
The running game
yeah,
was what 39, 38 yards, something like that for the run game. One of the Alabama
yeah,
team never not ran the ball.
exactly, exactly.
When does that
And
never not happen?
that's what let me know that it was about to be um not the outcome that I anticipated. I'm looking for my lighter in case you're wondering. I can't find it. Hold up, I'm gonna get it. But yeah, I feel like they ah I need for Indiana to go ahead and lose. Well, they about to anyway, so I ain't worried about it.
You sure about that?
Sure as I was that we was gonna beat over. I mean, sure as I was that we was gonna win the last 2 games. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. We had this conversation last year. Y'all ain't winning, so I'm on your pause. I'm on your backside on this, Holmes.
Hey, like I said, I was sure we was gonna win before. You gave me drama about it, but we got it
You
done.
ain't got
So
you ain't got Georgia, you ain't got Alabama, you ain't got Ohio State, you ain't got Michigan, you ain't got Notre Dame, you ain't got I don't know, you ain't got none of this. So
true.
I think now is the time. You better show something.
Yeah, I think
Ole
we got
Miss
it.
might be my dark horse though. Ole Miss
Oh,
is
this
my
I can see
dark
that.
horse.
I can see that.
That's my dark horse.
They actually showed me something. They definitely showed me something. I was like, whoa, I wasn't anticipating this. Um, it's great. As good as Ohio State's defense is, Miami did what they were supposed to do. So I'm interested in seeing how that plays out. And I know Green gonna have some words for me when he pull up, but just hope y'all ain't got to see us. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Just hope y'all ain't got to see us because it's our time now. That's it. That's it. I said what I said.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that bit.
I said what I said. So who do you give the? If you had to pick one team and say they got the greater probability of winning it all, who you got?
Man, I'm thinking Ole Miss is that one that's like, Lane, you leaving, but we finna show you something before you walk out this door.
Hey, what's up, Mike? 67 Sigma. How you living? Who's your favorite sports team? Yeah. I feel you. If I had to take me being a fan out of the equation, even with me taking me being a fan out of the equation, after what I've seen, I still think Oregon got the best shot if they don't screw themselves. And
I
that's with me
wanna
taking all of that out of the equation. You know what I'm saying?
I wanna pick Miami, but what do I always tell you when the games? Them trenches. And Ole Miss in them damn trenches, they beat the
Oh yeah.
brakes off Alabama.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was
Like they
no
were playing
Moss,
against
Roberto
Italy, man.
Duran tap out, no Moss, like they was whooping their ass.
Yeah. I was like,
That's why
damn.
I say if we go in trenches, Miami has a hell of a run game, but Ole Miss got a hell of an offensive line. It's like fuck it, we
Exactly.
ain't afraid.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at with it too. Ole Miss has, I think, from what I've seen from all four teams that are left, as far as that goes, I think they have the strongest front on both sides of the ball. Actually, um, so that's gonna make it interesting. I mean, if you can, the biggest thing that you can do in that particular situation, the game plan is gonna matter. Um, it can't be, you can't expect to run the ball on them. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to use. It'll be one of them situations where we talked about before, where you kind of use the short passing game like the running game. But you got to get rid of the ball fast because they coming, and they're not trying to hear nothing. They coming, and I'm interested in seeing how this weekend goes. I'm interested in seeing how this weekend goes, especially for Miami. Especially for Miami. And I'm
But
interested in seeing how this plays out.
Indiana has the question. Why I said the Indiana part first because I was like, Indiana's quarterback Heisman Trophy winner. I'm like, can he show you? Can he elevate enough to be like, oh, I'm a Heisman Trophy for a winner? I don't know, but that's what I'm asking.
I wish I had more chance to watch them play through the season. Because I
I
even found
saw
out about him being a Heisman candidate late, and I was like, "Word, Indiana? Okay."
Yeah, I
Um,
saw him because in the Big Ten, it's Indiana, and you were expecting somebody. What happened was we got so used to somebody popping up and somebody like distinguishing themselves as like, oh, okay, that's the Heisman winner right there.
exactly.
And he didn't give you that. So Cam Newton's comments about it being the weakest Heisman class is based off of his experience
Yeah, because there was no question
and
with Cam. There was
his
no question.
experience, and then what he's seen Heisman candidates do.
Almost
So I kind
every
of get where he was
Heisman,
coming from.
almost every Heisman run I can remember. By the time it got to a certain point of the season, it was like without a question, unless he gets hurt or he finds a way to blow this, that's the winner right there. That's the guy. Um,
Not
I kind of,
necessarily though.
well, I mean, I was about to say, I kind of like it better. Some of those other seasons where it was like two, maybe 2 to 3 people coming down to the wire for it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of
Like
prefer
Baker
it that way.
Mayfield.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield. Uh, didn't Tua win the Heisman?
Did who win the Heisman? I feel like he did. What
No,
did
Tua didn't win the
Jalen won
Heisman
the
that year.
Heisman?
My bad. Huh?
Jalen won the Heisman, though, right?
Jalen won the Heisman. Okay. Or like Devontae Smith. I use
Oh, yeah,
Devontae Smith because Devontae Smith, look at what he had, but you also like Alabama, and you like Devontae Smith won the Heisman, but you also be like, wait a minute, but Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, you naming receivers in Alabama, he was like, but Devontae Smith won the Heisman. It was like, it just doesn't pop in your head that way.
right, right. I mean,
It
Devontae won one the year Bryce won. It was
Bryce won, it was him and Caleb that year.
yeah, yeah. And then
He
Caleb
beat
ended up
Caleb
winning the
out, and
next year.
Caleb won it the next year. Yeah, he beat
Yeah,
Caleb out that year.
yeah. Because it was Caleb, and then I think Jaden Daniels won after that. And then it was Travis Hunter, and now Fernando Mendoza. Um, I think back to like even when Lamar won the Heisman in 2016. I for a while I didn't know, I had no idea who he was because I don't watch Louisville. I don't watch Louisville like that. You know what I'm saying? So um when I started hearing about him, I was like, wait, who? So then I started watching and I was like, oh, this guy's incredible. But after I watched 2 or 3 games, I was like, oh, it makes perfect sense. If he wins it, I get it. If he's been doing this all year, I get it. Um who was your what's the best way to put this? Who was your what was a Heisman winner that won the trophy and you was like, what? Who?
My what would be, huh? Actually, Johnny Manziel.
I see
And the
that.
only reason why I say Johnny Manziel is because how big Alabama was, and he built the back off that. Oh, I ain't mad at him. He got it. It's cool. I'm just like, that's one of them weird ones where it's like, Johnny?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
No,
don't take
I
it
think
away
you have a
from him
nice
by no
connection
stretch
there.
of the imagination. Do I take it away from him? I just, the way I'm actually, it reverses to me because I'm like, how Johnny Manziel came off and how he played in moments. I understand it, but that's a Johnny football, Johnny marketing. Like, bro, I ain't
Right.
mad at you at all, bro. I'm not mad at you at all, bro. Get it how you got to get it.
I feel it. Yeah, I think mine is probably Chris Winkie. 9 times out of 10. Even with him having the year that he had in college, when they announced him the winner, I was just like, but why? I don't get it. Um, yeah, that was probably the crazy one for me. Um, damn, yo. Oh, so I was watching a video the other day. Since we're talking about college football, I was watching a video the other day about Andre Ware, and I didn't realize that a lot of what I ended up seeing with Andre Ware in the NFL was a product of a split in the Detroit Lions. Like some of them wanted him, some of them didn't want him, and they drafted him anyway. Um, and it makes me beg the question though, like how many of these top flight quarterbacks, especially black quarterbacks that have come into the league, um, have fallen victim to that? Do where you might have had a situation where you got drafted to one team, but it was obvious that that team didn't see you as their future. You know what I'm saying? The more I think back on it after watching that video, it should have been plain to anybody watching that the Detroit Lions did not see Andre Ware as their future. Um, so yeah, just curious if there's anybody that stands out to you.
Okay, Detroit is a terrible example for me, and
Well,
I
I mean, I'm
say
only
that's a
using that because of the video I was watching. But
okay, but that's a terrible example because who's the GM? Matt so and so who drafted 3 first round receivers back to back to back to back.
hmm yeah,
So
yeah.
Detroit's a weird one to me when you go there.
Uh, yeah, I can see
So
that.
you say quarterback, I'm like, okay, if we doing black quarterbacks, that no, because Josh Freeman got the love. Josh Freeman got the keys.
Yeah.
Freeman, he got the keys. Lamar was reluctant. Lamar was reluctant until he got the keys. Hmm.
Man.
You know what? I'm gonna take it back a little bit. This one, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Randall Cunningham. And the reason why I go Randall Cunningham is because Randall Cunningham in Minnesota quieted a lot of things.
Facts. True indeed. That's real.
I
That's
go
real.
that one. I go a little historical on that one. Randall quieted a whole lot of shit when he's in Minnesota.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because they
I
thought he
can
was
go
a
just an
what's the
athlete.
word I'm looking for? Yeah, he's not a quarterback. He's an athlete that happens to play quarterback. And he
But
barely ran the ball in Minnesota, really, compared to how he normally did at Philly. Like if he had
yeah,
to.
Randall
Mhm.
Randall is okay. If we're doing the example, in which we'll get to this, I'm pretty sure it's like seeing Sam Darnold, Sam Darnold do what he did, or
Mm,
certain quarterbacks resurrecting their careers, and it's like, oh, okay, they can do it. But Randall was such a freak athlete, it was
right.
like, oh, okay, he stepped away for a minute, or even Michael Vick to a degree, but it was just like, okay, we know what Vick was, but Vick in Philly was just like, wait a minute, he's that surgical as left-handed, he's that damn surgical, yeah.
I think Mike Vick get a bad rap sometime for his passing. I think he's a much better passer than he usually gets credit for being. Um like who was his number one receiver?
In Philly.
No. In Atlanta.
Atlanta would be Algie Crumpler was the number one tight end at the time.
For sure.
Uh, I think it was Roddy White because I don't think Julio had got there just yet. Julio wasn't there. That was Matt Ryan. So Roddy White, Algie Crumpler, and the running back whose name escapes me. But I know it was Algie Crumpler.
Oh yeah, definitely that.
So he kind of, if you're being honest, it's almost weird because Cam Newton did what Greg Olsen, what Michael Vick did to Algie Crumpler. It's just people don't realize.
Yeah, Roddy White was the
You know,
guy.
Roddy White. There we go. Roddy White. Well,
Yeah.
it had to be Roddy White. Roddy White was there then.
Yeah. So you got
So
Roddy White and wasn't
I
Purvis
don't
Price
think he
there?
had. He didn't have Gonzalez. He didn't have Gonzalez. Matt Ryan had Antonio Gonzalez. He had Algie Crumpler.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
And Algie Crumpler
Oh
was his
man.
go-to. And I think that was Warwick Dunn. Warwick Dunn was there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Warwick Dunn had
indeed.
got traded there too.
I don't think
But
I don't think Warwick Dunn don't get his just due. That dude was crazy.
you got two versions of Warwick Dunn. You got the Warwick Dunn that was in Tampa, and you got the Warwick Dunn that was in Atlanta. You got two versions of it.
Yeah.
He was carrying it, but okay.
Which one do you personally prefer?
Just because I feel like the offense opened up a little more, I actually prefer the Atlanta Warwick Dunn.
I feel that. Absolutely.
Because the Tampa offense was Dungy, Gruden, and somebody else. Dungy, Gruden, somebody else's offense. I'm like, yep. He got to Atlanta. He got to be Warwick Dunn. He got to do what Marshall Faulk did.
Yeah.
A version of Marshall Faulk leaving from Indianapolis to go to the Rams.
Yo, that's crazy. Now, speaking of crazy though, have you been keeping track of the WNBA CBA negotiations?
I've seen something about it, and I'm like, if that's the percentages y'all talking about, I'm like, all right, well.
You know, now don't get me wrong, because I certainly feel like the ladies deserve more money. You know what I'm saying? I do. I guess my biggest thing is they can't be so I don't even want to use the word greedy because that's a fucked up way to put it because they do
aggressive
the work. But you can't be so aggressive with it that you put the league in a position where it's not going to succeed just to pay you. Because even if you get what you want, right? Even if you get what you want, at that juncture, what does it become? You know what I'm saying? You get what you want for and then all of a sudden the league is a wash because y'all bankrupted it. Like it just ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the league offers something like let's do maximum like $1 million a year, and with a potential for 1 point whatever. And I was like, okay. I mean, that's progress. You know what I'm saying? That's progress. It's moving in the right direction. Like, I'm just hoping they're not looking for NBA numbers. I hope they don't.
I don't think that
go around and kill themselves.
I don't think that is. I don't think that is that. But I think if we just do let's do it like this. Let's come at it this way. We'll see if we can come on agreement on this one. Based off the cost of living, right? For just regular people like us who work blue collar, right?
Right.
Okay, the league is at its all-time popularity at this point in time.
Right.
So now you got sponsors and you have everything else. No, you don't deserve NBA money, but I will take it this way. We're dudes.
Right.
Can you market the league and market these females, or some of them outside of a uniform, could sell you something, could market because they're beautiful and some things, but the fundamentals of the game and everything, and the height of the league, can you take all of these things into account? That's what I think I'll take into account.
Exactly.
Like, if I saw Caitlin Clark in person, I wouldn't hit on her because not my type.
She ugly, dog. Call it what it is. But yeah, go ahead.
But does somebody like Caitlin Clark? It might be her type. Sure. If I saw
Screech.
if I saw Asia Wilson, maybe. But these are your, you know, for example, Jesus Christ, don't forget my girl name, Chicago Sky, Angel
Hey,
Reese.
Reese.
Goddamn. If I saw Angel Reese per se, would it be like, damn, she's a beautiful girl. She could do Victoria's Secret models. So I think some of this comes into play.
Right.
The NFL has done it, but you're dealing with females. And I'm like, okay, well, female sports ain't at the highest, if you want to call it that. Fundamentally, they're sound. It's a product. It takes
Right.
time. But will horny ass old men be like, damn, could you market to horny ass dudes? I'm like, you gotta take that into account. I'm sorry. It's the way of the world, but
Use what you got to get what you want. Simple as that.
exactly. So
Use what you
is
got to get
that
what you
a
want.
part of it? I think that might be a part of it, to be honest.
And the whole thing is a lot of them doing it themselves anyway. So you might as well make it a concerted effort and help the whole league at the same time. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying?
some of them want to
Um,
do it, and some of them go overseas, and some of them are well received overseas.
mm-hmm.
So why not just keep them home and just figure out a way? I mean, is the NBA subsidizing the league? Yeah, probably. I think we all come to that agreement in some way.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, can they stand on their own a little bit? Yeah, but is it not enough parity? I think that's the part I think I'm getting to. It's not enough parity.
Right. Because if you think about it, how many times Asia Wilson been the MVP? What, 4 times? 3 times? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
And the Vegas and the Aces won twice back to back, and then they win a couple
Sparks, you
years
got
ago.
the
Some shit like that.
Sparks, you got the
Yeah.
Aces, the Sparks,
The Liberty.
Aces, Sparks, Liberty. Yeah, you have, but that's sports in general because you got the Lakers, Celtics, Spurs,
Knicks. Yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah. That's real shit. And I mean, you know what? The thing for me with the whole WNBA thing is this, and I love watching WNBA basketball, but I feel like as a dude, you almost have to either much like you said, unfortunately, either you are watching it because you just like to see pretty girls playing ball, or you're really a basketball fan and you just like basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it ain't about the dunks. Like I don't really care about that shit. Like it's cool, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I just like basketball. I like watching how it's happening, how the plays are being drawn up, how these people are able to improvise, you know what I'm saying, on their own too. And to me, that's been super dope. So I think some of the ladies in the dub, I think one of the things they could do to clean up their product though is maybe not be so aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's one of the things that some people tell me when I can't watch the WNBA. All they do is foul each other all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a bunch of, and I'm like, they just playing hard, yo. Like it is what it is.
It's just, you know what? They're trying to, I say it in this way, they're trying to prove their metal in a way that it's one of them things like we're comparable to the men, but we're not that. It's almost like if you look at, let's just say professional wrestling, for example.
Boy.
Professional wrestling and them kind of coincide, but a weird thing happened in professional wrestling where women got their shine and were putting on the matches because they were given the stage. And you had a bunch of women who before them maybe possibly wasn't trained properly, couldn't put on the good matches, but now you got that they can put on the good matches and be comparable to the men. WNBA is kind of going to that level of, okay, we can do this, and our fundamentals are more sounded than some of the dudes because some of that's based off athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
to your point that you once made, to your point you made once, and I was like, they might not like it, but I would love to see it. My version of, okay, let's lower the rim just a tad bit, keep the 3-point range same way, lower the rim just a tad bit, so you can get something like you might have a couple dunks here and there, or you might have
like
something
some
you could
shit,
do.
some fly shit if you got somebody that can sky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something you could do, but it's just the WNBA is the only thing we say this about. We don't say this about U.S. women's soccer. We don't say this about a whole lot of women's MMA. We don't say this about a whole lot of sports.
Well, the reason why is because in a lot of these other sports, regardless of like, see, if we talking about that, the athleticism, the dunking and the alley oops is the thing that separate the men's basketball from the women's basketball. That and of course the way it's marketed because it's had a longer time to figure out how to sell itself. You know what I'm saying? So when you looking at it from that standpoint, I'm thinking like, oh, okay, so bam. If we got the W, I really wish they weren't so resistant. I wish they didn't look at the lowering of the rim as saying that they're lesser than. I wish that wasn't the way that they looked at it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a diss at all to lower the rim. You can almost dunk. Wouldn't you like to really be able to get that shit off in a game? Like and really do that shit? Like and the dunking is gonna bring guys to the game. You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, sure, it's some girls coming out now that can dunk on a regular size goal. Cool. But it's still out of the hundreds of women basketball players that might come through the pipeline, 3 or 4 of y'all can dunk. 3 or 4 of y'all can dunk. And how many times you gonna get it off in a game, really? You know what I'm saying? Against other pros. Right now, you in high school or early in college, and they don't know what to do with you. But I'm just saying,
It's just gonna take somebody that's freakish. Like, okay, we talk about Caitlin Clark and her shooting. Okay, I'm not gonna say shooting is easy,
right?
But what I'm saying, I guess, is fundamentally fun from a fundamental standpoint. If that's your craft, you can shoot. You can get it off. It's not easy. Everybody can't do it now. Mm-hmm. But athletically, some people want to see things in a different perspective. And I guess that's what I'm trying to really get at is like, yeah, maybe they could do it, but I'm like, the WNBA is the only sport that we ask these questions for. Because women's MMA, you never asked them questions about. It was just like, does women MMA need to be in the league? It was like, women MMA need to exist. Okay, well, Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey showed you, like, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Did it have to evolve from them two? Of course. We all know Ronda Rousey wasn't a complete MMA fighter.
Nah. She a boxer.
Armbar. She was judo. But it takes that to get to Amanda Nunes, Valentina Shevchenko, John Wei Lee, Kayla Harris. It takes that to get to this.
True indeed. That's real shit.
Like you had Candace Parker. You saw that evolution in Candace Parker. You saw Brittany Griner. You saw Lisa Leslie. You don't get those without them.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, that's real shit.
So it's just that evolution of, okay, if y'all don't fuck with it, you don't fuck with it. If you're gonna down it, you're gonna down it. There's nothing we can do to change your mind.
Well, let's look at this. Angel Reese 6'3". She's fast. She can jump. If the rim was a little lower, I think it completely changes the way her game translates in game. You know what I'm saying? I think it completely changes the way her game translates in game. Just my thought. I honestly feel like Evan Almighty. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Look at Sharp. Check you out. I feel like I'm underdressed.
Straight off the road, brother. Straight off the road. Straight in.
I feel like I'm underdressed right now.
Nah, man.
Shit.
Ain't nothing.
Oh man. Well, we was just talking about the WNBA, man, and we kind of got back to the lowering the rim thing, but I was just saying, like, somebody like Angel Reese is 6'3", she's athletic, she can run. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if you lower the rim a little and she can add that in the arsenal. Like, it changes the way her game translates. Asia Wilson can back you down in the post and dunk on you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
And it changes the way guys view the game. Like, after a while, you forget that the rim is lower. All you doing is watching basketball. You know what I'm saying? And they getting off. So I think that might change their cards.
I mean, to be,
but that's also
you know, it's leagues out here with lowered rims. There's whole leagues where men play on 7 and 8 foot rims so that they can dunk. And some of these dudes can dunk on 10-foot rims, but they play on lower rims because the games are more exciting in those leagues. Everybody's dunking, everybody going. They play.
Everybody got a fair shot, yeah.
But that's to my point, though. Also, to my other point is also, do you see how Angel Reese? Well, Angel Reese also, but do you see how Asia Wilson and Angel Reese are doing the outside marketing stuff? And that's to the point of, like, dudes are like checking for them.
Facts.
But we still
don't
want to see the the multitude of them play ball. So you really only checking for about 7 ladies in the league. 5 of them for their pure athletic talent, and like
Because you
two of
think
them
they
because
cute.
they're cute.
No, no,
You
no.
know,
Yeah,
just keep just
well,
keeping it
to
real,
my point,
just keeping it real.
To my point, I was saying to that, you missed that point. To my point, I'm like, okay, I use Caitlin Clark as my example. I'm like, yeah, you can market Caitlin Clark, but I'm like,
For sure.
okay, as a dude, I'm like, Caitlin Clark ain't really, something I would check for, but somebody else will. But you can use these women and they're monetizing their looks for like Angel Reese did the Victoria's Secret thing, and it was
And
like
she looked good.
Angel Reese,
She smoked that
she
shit
looked
too.
Good. She
she
looked
I can
looked
lay down
good. But
here.
my
good.
point is,
Good.
yeah. So and Asia Wilson, is like a complete basketball player, but she's a different
Yes.
style.
For
But
sure.
Asia Wilson
For
can,
sure.
do that. What's my girl name? Oh my God. Uh,
Nafisa?
uh, uh, not Navis, nah, Becker's, Paige Becker,
Oh, Paige. Oh, Paige
Paige,
is crazy.
Paige Bucket, or Paige
Paige is
Buckets, or
crazy, bro.
Paige,
Yeah.
Paige is
Paige
crazy.
Buckets, or Kelsey Plum. Like,
Yeah.
Cutie.
there is some things in there you can use in there. It's just, I hate
And
to say it.
With Paige openly being LGBT, like that's a whole
Yeah.
audience that you can market to. You ain't
Yeah,
trying to
for
hide
sure.
that. You and your girlfriend
No.
openly talk about y'all situation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like you can use that to your advantage.
Yeah.
You know what
Don't
I'm saying?
nobody
And your
care.
girl
Yeah,
about to be in the WNBA next year. So
Yeah.
like, you
That's not. I mean, for
know what I'm
me,
saying?
I was talking
Vince,
to
what
one of the
up, bro?
homies. Um, maybe it's time that in combination with lowering the rim, maybe a foot, maybe a half a foot. Some of these ladies can dunk already. It's not explosive like the dudes, but some of them can dunk already. They scraping the rim. Lower it a half a foot and put more of a focus on building up athletic, their lower body strength. Uh,
excitement. It's like what NFL did when they changed the rules for defense. Like NBA did it. I understand, ladies, y'all don't want to have to do it because the hard fouls and the playing tough. But is it feasible? Yes, because we've seen men in sports do these type of things,
yeah,
and
you
nobody
can.
really batted an eyelash other than the old school veterans who was like, "Man, back in my day, we used to play the game this way." And I'm like, "All right, well, I understand it because shit, I had to play it y'all way, some way or another." But for the ladies, I'm like, you are at your height right now.
Yeah, you know who I think got an even better chance of being uh, another player that will have men, women, everybody watching the game. I can't wait to see that girl Audie get to the league, yo.
That's just gonna take time.
Shorty a house, yo. Shorty a house. She play real ball too. Audie Crook,
That's
Yes.
just
super
gonna
nice,
take.
man.
It's gonna take time, but this is the nature of
Zion.
sports. This is the nature of sports, dog. Because when we follow things, we see people coming. We be like, damn, I see them coming too. I got one right now, but it's totally off the subject of basketball. Cause I got a dude I'm gonna tell y'all about, and I want to tell y'all about, but we'll get there. In MMA,
Okay.
Oh, word. Well, shit. Since
yeah.
we still in, hey, Green. See, he starting already. He's starting already. He's starting
I
already.
told you
See,
he was coming
he's
for
starting
you.
already. He's starting already. Hey, look, hey, Green. You know what? Next round coming up, I got y'all. This next round coming up, I got y'all. But the unfortunate thing for that means y'all gonna end up having to see us in the championship, so y'all gonna lose anyway. But you know what I'm saying? It's cool. We'll make sure y'all ain't got to deal with Indiana boy though. Don't worry about that. We got you covered. We got you covered. Don't worry about a thing. Shit, we still in the A block. Do it. MMA. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Tell me
Okay,
more.
so
Tell me more.
all right, fellas, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead down this path. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as I possibly can. First and foremost, Gable Stevenson. Google Gable Stevenson. Now he's an Olympic gold medalist. He is being trained by John Jones as we speak. He is
Oh,
24, 25 years old, a legit heavyweight.
Boy.
Brothers, I said this first. If Joe Rogan and everybody else say it's not a matter of when he wins the UFC heavyweight championship, it's not a matter of if, it's when. Go look up Gable Stevenson. Thank you for doing it.
That's a
He
big
was
brother
in
too.
WWE. He was in WWE and whatever, and I've been following Gable Stevenson since he came out. He is the first. He's the last wrestler I've followed personally since Chael Sanderson. Cael Sanderson. Cael Sanderson is not a coach of Penn State, but Cael Sanderson went undefeated for the years we was younger. That man right there. Trust me when I tell you.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm looking forward to. You
Trust
said
me
John
when
Jones
I
training?
tell you. John Jones is training him. My only caveat to him would be, I need him to see three to four people. And these names you probably know. George St. Pierre,
Yep.
Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, he got
Mm.
John Jones, and Faraz Sahabi. Faraz Sahabi, if you don't know, Faraz Sahabi has trained multiple world heavyweight champions in UFC. Great Brazilian
Yes.
jiu-jitsu mind. I need you, so go look
Yes.
at Gable Stevenson.
Gable Stevenson.
Now,
Yeah, we
my
definitely gonna
second
be
point,
tuned in. Definitely gonna be tuned in to him. He looks
so
scary
my
as shit.
second, yeah, bro, that's 250 pounds of a dude, legitimately more athletic than, if John saw him, there would be a conversation.
That's saying something. Now you talking about right now, John, or we talking about prime John?
Right now, them two in their prime, it's a conversation because Gable
Ooh.
Stevenson is that like it's like that as a wrestler.
Ooh.
That's why I say I only follow the good ones, brother.
Ooh.
That man is an Olympic gold
That's saying
medalist,
that's saying
and
something.
he's athletic as fuck. John's just longer than him, so I give you that one. Now my next two I'm gonna
Yes.
give y'all is just an exhibition, but it got broached to me, so I figured I'll put it on the podcast. Do y'all know who Yoel Romero is? Yoel Romero.
Mm-hmm.
Romero, yes.
Okay. Yoel Romero at 48 years old just won wrestling competition against a 33-year-old. Now, do you know who he called? Do you know who he called out in a boxing match?
Who?
Spider.
Mm.
Spider.
Ooh.
Him and Anderson Silva and Spider.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I mean,
So that's probably gonna happen.
did y'all see the Anderson
Him and,
Silva fight?
the boxing one?
the one that was
I
on the Jake
wanted
Paul
he.
card.
No. I'm talking about the one he just had.
I'm saying Anderson Silva he was just on the card when Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua fought.
Yeah, and he won too.
Yeah, he won. It's like the funny thing. I was asking, did you see it? Because like the way he won was absolutely insane, and I was like, but how? Like that's crazy. That's crazy as
But
hell.
him and
I think
Yoel
he threw 5
Romero.
punches. Like, no,
Yoel Romero is a 48-year-old man. He's in better shape than all three of us combined. That motherfucker, if you don't know Yoel Romero, people Google Yoel Romero. Please, just do it. Google that man. Now, my fantasy one, before I let this go, my fantasy one is this one. Now, you remember how I always said George St. Pierre and Khabib Khabib, shit, I can't get the man's name out, would fight, right? But it never happened.
mm-hmm.
This is my one I want. Khabib versus Mighty Mouse. Exhibition, Saudi Arabia booking.
Saudi
Mm.
Arabia.
I mean, George St. Pierre, excuse me, GSP versus Mighty Mouse. I say Khabib. Khabib ain't worked. He ain't fighting. GSP versus Mighty Mouse.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. I mean, just from the last time I seen Anderson Silva, first of all, to go back to that, I think Anderson Silva has learned. You can tell when somebody's a veteran. He's learned a degree of patience that most people will never master. He literally was like, just keep swinging. I have nothing to say right now. Just keep swinging. I'm going to keep not letting you hit me. And I might sneak one in right here. Boom. Okay. But when it really mattered the most, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Left. Go to sleep.
Rope-a-dope, baby.
Go to sleep. And I was like,
in the back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Rope-a-dope in the back, man.
But you don't know Yoel Romero, dog. That's the problem I'm trying to tell you. Yoel Romero is a problem.
He got
And he's a problem. Yoel, no. Yoel, see, here's the thing. Yoel didn't enter the UFC till he was 37 years old. He didn't walk in till he was like 36. At 19, he beat world championship wrestlers and won a championship at 19. He didn't walk in till then. At 48, as of thank you, at 48, this dude just beat a 33-year-old.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
by the way, his brother. Oh, by the way, his brother boxes too. He just went to wrestling. That's why I said this will be very, very interesting because it's coming.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Like all the like the dope part about that is, as I'm looking, I'm just like, yo, man, I ain't never got to ask myself again why I was like, yeah, I don't think I want. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. Then we gotta go to break. But so I'm a martial artist, y'all know. I've been taking martial arts since I was like 11, 12 years old. Um, so I'm pretty. I'm alright. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, I started training with a boxer just to improve that aspect of the game. And then I was like, you know what? I know y'all heard of the North Carolina State Games, right? Like it's kind
Yeah.
of like the North Carolina Olympic type shit. Yeah, okay. So we was having that at the fairgrounds in Raleigh. So I was like, yo, I think I want to get into boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? They was like, why not the martial arts? I was like, because I know that already. And then I also started gauging the level of experience of the people that would be competing, and I was like, it's just not fair. So let me do this. You know what I'm saying? I got in there, I'm dancing, I'm thinking everything good. I got a couple joints off, boom, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm doing something, but I'm realizing like when I'm tapping something, but he like, all right, bro. I fucked around and threw a right hook. Homie dipped that, came back, wow. Everything in the world changed complexion. I don't know. It's like fall happened all at one time, and my
Yeah,
whole world
gravity.
started
Yeah,
changing colors.
yeah, bro. Gravity is a mother. Bro, gravity is a motherfucker when you get that first one.
For
Like,
sure.
fuck, hold up, time out.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
nah, I ain't gonna front. I got hit a couple more times. I went to the corner and was like, "Yo, dog, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. There's no way he gonna keep punching
Yeah,
my
for
face,
Gravity
bro.
sure.
is a
I'm
motherfucker,
good."
boy.
I dabbled growing up. Some pops did this thing coming out of the Navy. He taught me how to use my hands or whatever. And I did the headgear thing all the way until the point where I decided to take it off one good time in sparring, and a tall, white, left-handed dude hit me so hard. That was it, dog. I was like, oh, this is just for recreation. These dudes deserve utmost respect, man. A punch
Why
in
so
the street that
serious?
somebody's throwing versus a punch that somebody's trained to punch you with are two totally different punches. The feel is different, yo. It's totally
Please
different.
believe it.
Yeah,
Please
man.
believe it.
Ain't nothing to play
Oh
with.
my
When you
goodness.
see, bro, when you see somebody sit down on that back foot and that bitch
Hmm.
comes, you like, ooh, Lord have mercy. Like, goddamn, I need to
He
go sit down
punching
Man,
some
you with his
goddamn way.
feet. He punching you with his base. He punching you with his feet, yo.
I watched the
Boss.
video back and I said I never seen my head move so fast ever in life. I never seen my head move that fast. Pow! Oh wow, bro. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. Yeah, that was big fun. That was big fun.
You need some
Uh,
energy.
yeah, they definitely need some energy. I know I need some energy. I know I've been under the weather, but it's all good
Mm-hmm.
because when we get to talk about energy, it's W time.
It's double
Oh
time, man.
man, 2026, we still in the mix, man. W.GG. Place them orders right now. Use code Panther Politics,
Please.
all one word, and make sure that you will get that 10% off your order. I mean, do yourself a favor. I know Ev is the champion of the s'mores.
I like the
Get
s'mores,
your
man.
s'mores on. You know what I'm
Get the
saying?
s'mores, man.
I'm the champion of the Dragonade. I'm definitely down with
I
that.
still ain't got my shipment yet. I still ain't got my shipment yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, W, y'all sleeping at the wheel, man. I'm gonna have to hit them up. But y'all know what it is until we get to that.
These niggas got some nerve. How they G's taking notes from a bum swerve. They exodus confirmed. Projectiles from guns earned. Frequent flyer miles. X-Files watching none burn. Incinerate who close and they ghost when the sun turn. High watching the city marinate. Abduction 2. Skyline view make my post procrastinate. Want even, I even think he eating. I'ma snatch his plate. Starve. Better work the raw, hell I have to wait. Tour routed, promo run alone, body half the state. Eat them seeds, then relish the aftertaste. Say my name, open flames await whoever gas this fate. What I'm coming.
That
Woo!
track hard right there, yo. That track hard right there. Who
Man,
made that
thank you,
beat, man?
thank you, thank you. My man Cockpit made that joint actually out of North Carolina. Raleigh, I think he in
Hey,
Raleigh now. Yeah, North
Man,
Carolina. I used to work with
piece
him
of the
at
cockpit,
Haynes
yeah.
Mall at Kids Foot Locker. You know what I'm saying? Salute the Cockpit, the whole good ship
Salute.
music. Oh man, that's on Third Degree Burns, out now on all platforms. Um, man, I seen something, and it led me to a conversation I've been wanting to have, but I gotta play this real quick. Because why not?
Looking for Booker. Caruso defending. Booker eyes the clock. Sun spreading the floor. Book raising up. Fires. Boom! Boom! Goes Booker!
Boom indeed. Boom indeed.
I'll stop you right here. I'll do it. I'll stop you right here. I'll do it. He needs to be a Laker.
Ooh.
I'll take
I've
him
come to
Ooh,
that
that's so
conclusion.
nice.
any day.
Oh, that'd be
Any
so
day.
nice.
He needs to be a Laker. I've come to
I
that
would take
conclusion.
Devin Booker. Yeah, bro. I'll take him. They can have
He is under.
LeBron,
He
Bronny.
is under. He is underappreciated. He needs to be a Laker, bro. I've been saying it and been thinking it in my head. Before you even get to it, I'll do it. Shit. He need to be a Laker, bro.
Yeah, he do. Absolutely. He need to get out of Phoenix. That's for damn sure. I mean, actually, he's part of the reason why Phoenix is even doing what they're doing right now. Like, he's the biggest reason why Phoenix is doing what they're doing right now. But the question that it leads me to is this: it's something that now I know that there's a perfectly logical reason for this, and I get that. But has OKC kind of came back to the field?
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's a long
We
season, so I
yeah,
don't judge him.
we're a third of the way through the season, so them legs is
I
getting a
don't
little
judge.
heavy. It's heavy leg
I feel it.
time.
I feel it. I feel it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, even though San Antonio is my team and we didn't won, bro, I don't. I take the wins, but I'm like, I got to see this happen when pressure's on.
Right.
My common
I
sense
feel it.
still kicking in. Like, yeah, all right, we did it in the regular season, but like, I need to see pressure when it comes on.
I feel it. I just, I was a part of it too for me is kind of like I look at it like the rookie quarterback syndrome. Like we never saw OKC in the iteration we saw them last year until we saw them last year, and it was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, what's happening here? But now since you've seen it, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, oh, all right, I get it now. And still, even with that, they're not easy to beat. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying by any means that they've fallen off the wagon by any stretch of the imagination, but it did lead me to wonder. Is there anything that you see within the makeup of that team that they might need to add in order to fortify what they got going on? Because they got a lot of pieces and picks they can move. Is there anything you think they're missing?
Leave it alone.
I
Leave it
think I
alone for
agree.
now. Yeah, leave it alone.
I
Don't mess
agree.
it up.
Just
Okay.
let it marinate, let it grow, and
Yeah,
Sam
come on,
Presti, you're
man.
gonna have to put some money. You gonna have to pay some bread for this one. Don't fuck it up twice.
Oh yeah, you gonna have to pay him.
Don't fuck it up twice.
Don't split it
That
up.
part.
All of them young, man. Run that thing till the wheels fall off, man.
They better. If they know it's good for them. Hell yeah. If they know
Yeah,
it's
don't
good
fuck
for
it
them.
up, cause
Now, the other part of that. Oh yeah, no. Hey, we about to get there in a minute because I saw something about that earlier and it almost made my fucking skin crawl when I seen that green. Um,
Dylan Brooks.
yeah, fuck Dylan Brooks. Fuck Dylan Brooks. But before we get to Dylan Brooks, I want to give flowers to the San Antonio Spurs, who are currently number 1 in the NBA power rankings. All 3 of our teams are in the top 10. We are actually number 10, which I'm not surprised by. But yeah, all 3 of our teams in the top 10. I know San Antonio was very scary. I will say that they are very scary. And I will say that at this juncture, it doesn't matter who comes out of the East, they're going to lose. Somebody from the West is going to win. And I hate that. I hate that the Knicks the only team from the East that could be the team from the West. There's nobody else over there that's going to do it in a 7-game series. So, yeah, salute to the Spurs, man. Good shit on that. That's well deserved too.
I I agree with that because I'm a Spurs fan. But my worry for the Knicks is the same thing Ev said.
You gotta be
It's
healthy now.
that It's the Brunson fatigue.
Gotta be healthy.
Yeah.
And if they get there, I'm like, is that
He might
Brunson
have dead
fatigue?
legs.
But Mike Brown is
Mm.
doing a pretty good damn job of just like spacing the lineup out or whatever.
He's
He's
definitely
doing
not
a good job.
Tibbs.
But yeah, he ain't kid, but by a long shot. But I'm like,
I give
if I had to say something for the Knicks, like I said, I think the Knicks, like we had a conversation last week about a player like Austin Reeves. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense.
or Devin Booker.
Or maybe you can do. Ooh, Lord, Jesus, you got to pay a price for Devin Booker now.
I'll do it. Put him at two. Put him at two. Let Jalen play one, and we got our other scorer. And now we ain't got to worry about dead leg Jalen.
Now, the one thing I was thinking about was Dalton Connect
He nice.
because that name has been
Mm.
silent.
Yeah, he dead nice too.
I was
Get
like,
off
you
the
can
bench.
probably get Dalton Connect a little cheaper
Yeah.
than Austin Reeves.
Cadet can't get off the bench.
Yep.
And it's his
Yeah.
own fault. It's his own fault. But the crazy shit to me, when I'm watching OKC playing, and I started having the same thought. I started having the phantom brain. I started having phantom brain while I was watching them playing. I was like,
Oh Lord.
oh, I get it. Y'all ain't really worried about losing regular season games as long as y'all don't lose too many to mess up y'all seeding. I get it. Okay, maybe y'all just like, look, man, we ain't even got to do all that right now. You know what I'm saying? Cool. That's one thought. Then the other thought is maybe there's a little bit of championship hangover. You know what I'm saying? They're very humble guys from what you can tell, but that does something to you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It does something to you. Yeah. So I mean, I feel like it could be some of that as well. But hey, I'm looking forward to OKC and the Spurs in the playoffs. That's what I'm looking forward to.
If we get
There's
there,
some movement. There's some movement. There's some movement going on, or some movement being talked about to potentially be going on. Trae Young name stay at the top of the list when trade rumors is running. I mean, at this juncture, it's not a rumor. The Atlanta Hawks have been very open about the fact that Trae Young and his agent are very ardently trying to find a trade that makes sense. Unfortunately for him, the Washington Wizards is one of the teams that makes sense. Unfortunately for him. Also, though, Sacramento kind of got a foot in the race as well. And Atlanta is reportedly trying to do that because they want to make a move for Anthony Davis. So, Anthony Davis has said that he wants an extension in Dallas. He don't want to leave. So, I would say the street clothes thing kind of hampers you there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when you played well, but how much have you played? So, I'm pretty sure Dallas is going to take that into consideration. One of the other things that was talked about was Zion Williamson to Chicago. That was another thing that was talked about. How y'all feel about that one though?
Nice change of scene. Go
You
to a
would deep
classic
dish pizza
team.
his ass right out of the league.
Pretty much.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he gonna be at the eateries every day.
Wow. Yeah, you better believe that. Man, I don't see. I would hate that for him. Mainly. I mean, I don't know though. What does Chicago got to give up some stuff to make room for him? To make room for that contract, to make room for how much he's going to have the ball in order for him to be effective. You know what I'm saying? Josh Giddey already got the ball a lot. You know what I'm saying? So,
that part.
what if you Chicago? Do Josh Giddey and Zion Williamson get you there?
I don't got kind of faith in Zion, bro. I'm sorry. You gonna have to show me
Yeah, I feel it.
because
That's real.
I mean we used to talk about Zion going to the Knicks at one point in
Mm-hmm.
time. He wanted to be in a big market, but I'm like, I still can't trust you, bro.
Man, nah, and then the other one I heard that I thought was kind of fly though, and I was like, I could totally see this happening. That was Michael Porter Jr. to Golden State for Kuminga. I don't know if it would be able to be straight up or whatever the case may be. You might have to be some other shit put in play with that, but
I take
yeah,
that one. I think that one's an easier one to make, honestly.
Yeah, John Morant gonna get moved straight to the
I
penitentiary.
think so. I think so. I think they move him. The
But
only
where
reason they
though?
don't move him, I think the only reason they don't move him is they haven't had enough opportunity to see him and then the young bull. What's his name? I think he's hurt right now. Ain't had enough time to see them play together, and I think they might want to see what that looked like. But
And moving that boy straight to Rikers.
yeah, I feel for that kid, man. I feel for that kid, man. I wish he would get his life together and just realize, hey, bro, you got an opportunity right now that if you only knew how many people walk around here with the dream that you live in right now, and you just spitting in the face of it. His productivity is
NBA.
falling off dramatically.
Oh yeah.
He's hurt a lot. His productivity is falling off dramatically. Me personally, I think the biggest problem might be actually finding somebody who wants it. That might be the biggest problem. Shit. I mean, you can send him to send him to Washington. Send him to Washington. Um, I don't know.
I say
Yeah,
send him. I say send him someplace where, for me, I always repeat it, and I'm like, just send him somewhere is a good veteran locker room. It's hard to find nowadays,
yeah.
but I'm like, get him somewhere where it's like you can just be you. But bro, we just need you to calm that shit down.
Well,
Just calm that shit down, bro, and just hoop.
yeah,
Man, Charlotte
yeah,
is smacking OKC about 26 points right now in the
yeah.
fourth
I
quarter.
saw that. I saw that. Yeah. Morant to Boston. That what you saying, bro?
It's
That what you saying,
interesting.
Vince? That is interesting. That is
Yeah.
interesting. And the other thing that's
So
interesting, now that we're talking
you
to
gonna trade
Boston,
Jalen Brown? You gonna trade Jalen? You gonna trade Jalen? Because you ain't trading Jason Tatum, so I gotta be Jalen.
I don't think they trade Jalen Brown. I think they put together some other kind of package to get him about. And I think I think they can do that because his value has dropped so much. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to give them Jalen Brown for him now. Now you can give him something else. You can give him two other dudes in a pick or some shit. And now you got Ja. And the best part about that is you got a person who ain't got to worry about training to the degree of everybody else who can be in his ear. So, L dog, we don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I say Jalen Brown because Jalen Brown has been stable in Boston for so long
Oh yeah.
that you need a stable factor. You need a stable, piece in there. It's like, okay, we'll take Jalen Brown. We're not taking Jason Tatum because we don't know what he's gonna look like after the Achilles.
Trade Jamal Murray for Ja.
Hmm.
Mm, that's actually interesting. That's actually very interesting.
Trade Jamal
Hmm.
Murray for Ja. You already got a leader of that team. You already got the big man in the middle who's going to command a lot of attention, and it would make Ja have to play a different type of game. Stop doing all that ridiculous jumping and falling to the ground and getting hurt. Develop a mid-range game. You already got the hezzy. They already think you're going to dunk on them, so now you can shoot from all over the court if you'd ever develop your shot. Quit jacking up
Yeah.
threes until you really get in your bag and you shoot a better percentage. Stop doing that and just develop a mid-range game, man. That man could score 30 points a game easy by making it look like he gonna dunk and instead just floaters, runners, and mid-range game. He could score all day, yo.
Yeah.
Him and
Easy.
Joker together, that would be nasty, man.
Joker
That'd be
average
real
20
hard to
assists a
deal
game.
with. That'd be
Shit.
real
Yo,
hard to
that's
deal with.
oh man. Now I'm thinking about the prospect of Porter Jr. going to Golden State and taking. I mean, even with taking Kaminga out, taking Kaminga out of play ain't that big of a factor because he ain't been playing much anyway. So it's like, okay, well, we thought this guy was gonna be a part of before the season started, he let y'all know he wanted out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was clear that this wasn't supposed y'all should have never went into this season with Jonathan Kaminga on y'all team. But y'all
Yeah.
did. And now he's in the doghouse with Steve Kerr for whatever reason, shot selection. Okay, whatever. Um, yeah, Michael Porter Jr. is one of them guys. He can play defense when he wants to.
Defensively, there you go.
Yeah,
Defensively, that's what
he can play defense when he wants to. Yeah, exactly. And then he can shoot. So I mean, and I would say he's a better 3-point shooter than Kuminga, even though I think Kuminga might be a better all around scorer than Porter. And I think they might need the 3-point shooter. So yeah, I can see it. I mean, he ain't Klay Thompson, but Porter ain't no slouch. So I mean, that's dope. That's dope. Oh shit. Oh man, I don't want to. Who was that? Somebody just. Who did y'all play the other day? Who was that? It was the Sixers. Oh, the Sixers beat the Knicks 130 to 119. That was wild to me. But you know. What is like I know right now it's still early. You know what I'm saying? It's still early. And I don't really trip too crazy about something like this at this point. I mean, especially when you think about it, it's like VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey are almost a cheat code playing together. You know what I'm saying? Like 36 and 26. Joel Embiid actually showed up a little something. He scored 26. You know, 10 rebounds and 5 dimes. It was cool to see shit look like it was clicking a little bit with some of them cats. You know, even Paul George put in 15. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool to see that. Jalen Brunson got his shit off as always. He dropped 31. The cat got 23. I think I actually like the lineup when they start Mitchell Robinson at center and Brun Cat at the 4. I kind of like that lineup. Like it didn't work for him in this particular instance, but I kind of like that lineup because Mitchell Robinson more of a dirty work kind of guy down low. The cat is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit. Oh, who else took it? Oh, Detroit beat Cleveland 114 to 110. I know there's some games going on that's been going on today. I ain't been able to keep really keep track of what was happening. The only one I peeped was
points, so.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Cade Cunningham had a good game.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think he scored like 29 and 3. Jalen Brunson had like 25 and 3. But they smoked the show. We had a 15-point third quarter. Like they scored 34, 33 points like in every quarter. They had a good game.
Oh man, yeah. The Hornets Molly Whopper OKC. Right now Houston up on Phoenix by 3. Sixers up on the Nuggets by 3. Golden State and the Clippers just getting started. Utah and Portland just getting started as well. 121 to 90. Goodness gracious. The Celtics beat the Bulls. Okay.
We played without Josh Hart too.
Yeah. That matters too.
He ain't playing that matters big time.
That matters, yeah. And the Raptors beat the Hawks. I'm curious to see as we roll closer into the All-Star break and to the trade deadline. And funny, the trade deadline is on my birthday this year. So I'm hoping that y'all do something smart. I did see Dylan Brooks' name in association with the Lakers, and I start thinking to myself, like, how you think that's gonna work exactly? Like it's like it's some things that just don't make sense to do, and that don't make sense to do. Like we don't want that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? We don't want that shit. Keep him over there where he's actually playing really well in Phoenix. And did y'all see where he was talking shit to KD?
Oh yeah.
KD was like such blah blah. He was like, yeah, but I'm the guy that in this many games done more for Phoenix than you did the whole time you was here. You know what I'm saying? The whole time you was here. Damn, part-time Embiid, part-time Paul. Hell yeah. All the way live.
Oh yeah. Green. Yeah, he don't need more votes about LeBron.
I don't think he deserves to be an All-Star.
Not this year.
I don't think he deserves it. He gonna get in because it's him. You know what I'm saying?
Ceremonial. Same way Kobe got in ceremonial one year.
Yeah.
Kobe got in ceremonial one year. Magic got in ceremonial coming off HIV. It's happening.
Indeed. I just, man, the wild part to me is there ain't never been a time when I felt like, no, it was only one other time that I felt like LeBron shouldn't have been All-Star. And I'm pretty sure he was that year because it's him. But it was only one other time that I felt that way. And it was when he just came to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, it's okay. But this year, nah, I really feel like he don't deserve it at all. It's too many other people. And it don't matter what position you try to put him in at. There's at least 3 people ahead of him at whatever position you put him at.
That's fair. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go.
You
Some
see
more of this shit. Here we go. Some more of this shit. I know, Malcolm. Go Hurricanes, no doubt. No doubt. Go Hurricanes. I love it, man. If y'all like it, I love it. Absolutely. All the way live.
I told you don't care shit about this shit. I told you don't care shit. I'm like, it's coming.
It's all good, man. Congratulations, Miami. I ain't mad. Shit. Speaking of Miami though, y'all see your boy too?
Yeah.
They was like, yo, this might be the end of the, looking like it might be the end of the line. It's like, yeah, maybe, but I'm open to that. Like, new beginning would be dope. And those are his exact words. A new beginning would be dope. Were his exact words.
Quoted on ESPN and saying that too.
Yeah, a new beginning would be dope. And I'm still not convinced that Mike McDaniel keep his job through the summer. I'm still not convinced.
I am a little more. And you know what I am? The ghost of Brian Flores still hangs around the fact that he wanted who he wanted, and he ended up being right.
Oh, yeah. I can dig it.
If Philly don't win this year, he needs to go be the offensive coordinator in Philadelphia.
Who?
Mike McDaniel? Yeah,
McDaniel.
I can see that.
Go to Philly and
I tell him to go back to Kyle.
Bro.
I tell him to go back to Kyle Shanahan.
That
you got a lot of toys in Philly, man. You got a lot of toys in Philly. Man.
Ooh, boy, does he ever!
Man. You got a lot of toys over there to play with on the offensive side of the ball, man.
Let's go there and coach my point
on offense, man.
But my point would be, you see what Robert Saleh is piecing together with a defensive support in the San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
You think Robert Saleh is not going to get a job? Think about what I'm saying now.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's what? How many coaching jobs open right now? We're looking at what, 4 or 5?
6.
Looking at 6.
Yeah. A lot of heads rolled this morning. Well, a lot of heads
rolled.
One of them they were counted as earlier, but yeah.
And some of them we already know. Cleveland is Cleveland. I don't think Raheem Morris should have lost his job, but okay, he did. But I don't think he should have.
Got caught up in something. He got caught up in some shit that ain't had nothing to do with him. Yep.
So you got Raheem Morris, Pete Carroll. Okay, the rebuild is a rebuild. Tom Brady. Now this is the part, as we talking about the rebuild. This is the part me and Stephen A. Smith will agree on. Tom Brady, you got one goddamn job. You got the number 1 overall pick, son. You better get that one right.
Yeah. And I will say, I don't very often agree with Stephen A. Smith a lot of the time, but I can see that. Now, the only reason why I have some pushback to that whole concept is because in my mind, you might be Michael Jordan fucked that up for you, Tom. I'm sorry. Michael Jordan fucked that up for you.
That part.
I seen people who are great at it not be great at putting it together. You know what I'm saying?
John Elway.
But knowing that we need a quarterback, I would trust you to choose a quarterback because I feel like you're gonna screen this person to the depth of, you know what I'm saying? I can trust you with that. But at the same time, I'm like, dog, yeah, I get it. Rings, I get it. Sure. I seen
But
other
no,
people
you
that
have to
went, other
understand.
people that
And
were
see,
great with bomb, and the
here's
other
the
side of
part
the
though. Here's the part though. Here's that one part. While I give him a little bit of credit, I'm thinking about it. As great as Tom Brady was, Tom Brady never forgot where he came from. John Elway was John Elway. Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan. Tom Brady never forgot that he was what he was.
no doubt.
So the intangibles of it, the intangibles and the mental is like, Tom, I only give you one thing. I give you the scouts and you. Let's figure it out.
Yeah, get us a quarterback because that's what we need. And yeah, we need a coach. We need a coach too, for sure. Now because Pete Carroll is too old to be rebuilding. Pete Carroll was too old to be rebuilding. There were times when he just looked like he was out of sorts during the season. There were times when the game plan seemed out of sorts. There were times where it seemed like there was no game plan. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was time for Pete Carroll to go ahead and bow out, and I think he might need to go ahead and just sit down somewhere and chill.
Yeah, bro, you got a stud, brother. I'll tell you, I told you this stud since we started this podcast. You got a stud, brother. Max
Yeah,
Crosby is gonna be gone. Trade Max Crosby for pieces. And then your stud is Brock Bowers. That's your stud.
I keep Max. You already got Ashton. I go
Yeah, you
Shador
got your
Sanders,
stud, brother.
and I
That
bring
stud is sick.
Prime in
Hmm?
as the coach, yo. Bring Prime in as coach, man, and go ahead and put some excitement on the sideline. The locker room will play for him. Turn it around, man.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Prime is sitting in the position of being a great player, but can he evaluate talent? That's my point. Can he evaluate the talent and hold people accountable? Like Deion Sanders is we know Prime as being Prime. The
Right.
rest of these young bucks don't know Prime as being Prime.
I wouldn't charge
So
Prime
my
with
business though.
evaluating the talent. I wouldn't make that his job. We got
Now, and what could be some good news for you if the Giants have already put their bid in to talk to Kevin Stefanski. So
Yeah, that's why
um
I was saying that earlier. Yeah, I'll take him.
yeah,
I was saying that in the chat. I'll take him to pair with Jackson Dart.
I can see that. I can see that.
Now,
Malik Neighbors
the
back.
one that threw me off was, and somebody said this to me, was like, uh, Cincinnati head coach.
Mm,
And then somebody said Joe Brady. I was like, I don't know Joe Brady's a leader of men, but I know damn well Joe Brady was in LSU with Joe Burrow, and them motherfuckers won a national championship. He had his best season with Joe Brady. We had him on
hmm
our staff in Carolina. I'm like, that ain't a bad idea.
That ain't a bad idea.
Yeah. I mean, do you think they're gonna pull the plug on Zach Taylor? I mean, they.
No, they said they were gonna keep Zach Taylor.
Mm,
They said they keep Zach Taylor, but I was like, somebody broke. In fact, this is one of the ones I got to pull from TV. Ryan Clark was like, take Zach, remove Zach Taylor and put Joe Brady in there. Because
Mm.
Joe Brady, Joe Burrow didn't had to sign off on it. So I'm like, yeah, Joe
yeah.
Brady is his guy.
Zach Taylor, man, yeah, that's. I. Mm, I'm actually somewhat. I was well. First of all, I was very surprised Raheem Morris got fired. Um,
Yeah,
Tennessee's coach,
that
not
much.
so much. Pete Carroll, not so much. Arizona's coach, not so much. And I think what did Arizona's coach in what
Was
is
that Kyler Murray thing?
Kyler Murray thing, and then they lost 9 games in a row.
So what
Um,
I'm thinking is, I got an idea. So here's my idea. I think Matt Flores in Minnesota's gonna get a
Jonathan Gann.
look.
Oh yeah,
I think he's gonna get a look. I think my offense coordinator in Carolina is probably gonna get a look.
oh yeah.
Who else? Um, because I had the names written down and rolled out. Like I know who's gonna look. Uh, I don't know Greg Roman. Greg Roman was on one of my names, but not
Mm,
him.
I can imagine Roman to get a look, but I don't. I don't know that I want Greg Roman to be my head coach.
No, this is not always conducive. But who else offers coordinator? Because I'm like, they in all of them are in the playoffs, and I'm like, yep,
Yeah,
they're all in the playoffs. And then the other one I was thinking about that was a hot name candidate was damn, what's his damn name? But shit, Raheem Morris gonna get a job either way because I don't think Raheem Morris gonna get a job. So he getting his look.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I agree wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. That's I think when I think about it, I was wondering to myself, I was like, man, why did Raheem Morris get fired? But then I realized Atlanta's probably thinking to themselves, the best way to right what's not going correctly here is to just clean house and start anew. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that I agree with that because I feel like there was times that they showed promise. You know what I'm saying? They showed those moments. And I feel like if you had an opportunity to do it again, to run it back, they maybe could find their way. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they're going to, win it all or nothing, but um, oh, that's a good
Yes, Vance.
question.
Brian Flores is a top candidate. Yes, Brian Flores is a candidate.
I'd say so.
To answer
Yeah,
the question, yep, he is.
I'd say so. Yeah.
I think
Um,
Brian
I,
Flores might be the top of the heap. Honestly, I think he's above Stefanski.
the only reason Stefanski would be over him is if you're a offensive minded person. That's the only reason. That would be the only reason. Otherwise, nah. If you want to talk about somebody being the leader, locking it down, Stefanski's proven that he's a bit of a floundering fish at times. He's a bit of a floundering fish at times. And okay, so let me ask you this then, with everything we're talking about here. Out of all the jobs that are available now, which one is the best job?
Hmm. Best job right now, based off what we're looking at, is probably Atlanta.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
not sure, but I'm like just going off the top of my dome. I'm like, damn, Atlanta probably is the best one that we got.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I mean,
Cleveland, I can't
Put
say
butter
Cleveland
into
because
it.
the ghost of Deshaun Watson still hangs over that organization. So I'm like, yeah, nope,
yeah.
can't do that one. But if you're telling me best job available, Arizona, Atlanta,
Mm-mm.
New
the
Mm-mm.
York.
Raiders,
I think New York the best job.
What I'm gonna say is
that one, okay. I'll go. I wouldn't disagree with you with the Giants thing, but here's the problem with the Giants thing, though. The problem with the Giants thing is we got to get Jackson Dart to slide and stop being. He still be
dude,
him, but he got to
dude,
be judicious. He got to be
dude.
judicious about what he does.
He, I, I have
Yeah.
RG3 nightmares about Jackson Dart all the time, bro. It's not gonna be it's gonna be a Tua incident. You cannot do that in the NFL, bro. You ain't
He
running
was
that quarterback like
evaluated for
yeah,
5 concussions. He's evaluated
it's
for five
crazy.
concussions.
Come on,
Definitely had at least three. So
you know. I was about to
yeah,
say the same thing. Come on,
You
man.
got
Come
Scatterboo,
on, dog.
Scatterboo coming back off of ACL. Malik
Malik
Neighbors is
Neighbors
Malik
coming back off
Neighbors
ACL. Yeah,
ACL too. So it's like,
Yeah, we got to
but
sign.
the good
We
thing
got to
is,
sign Robinson. We got to
yes,
sign Robinson,
Wandale
man.
Robinson. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
give him his money, yo. Give him his money.
Robinson proved that he can be Malik Neighbors. Robin,
Yeah,
pardon.
sign
He
him.
proved he could be Malik Neighbors. Robin, all the way live, all the way live.
yeah.
Don't
So
be stupid, y'all. Sign him up. We got a good squad coming back. It's a great
the
market. We got
defensive front.
team. Defense is ready. Yo, I mean, it's give us about two,
The
three
only
weeks,
one
man.
that didn't, the only one that didn't really perform the way I thought he was going to be was Mister I Want LT's number, but. You
Oh
know,
yeah, he was a bit of a disappointment this year, but
I think
he
he's
was a
playing
bit
in
of
the
a
wrong
disappointment.
position. I think he need to put some. I think he needs to turn into a hybrid, and he needs to put some more mass on. He's light. People have been knocking him around this year. I saw a highlight clip of how many times he ended up on his back, and people are smacking him around. He's getting a good introduction to the NFL this year,
Oh yeah,
yo.
welcome to the big leagues, young man.
Welcome.
Now, in the case of John Harbaugh, I personally feel like his run in Baltimore should be over right now. He should just say, "Okay, look, even if y'all don't fire me, I'm cool. Like, I'm out of here, man. It's a wrap." Um, I can see him being an analyst. But I think he would
Ty-
probably want to continue coaching. It's just time to
I
change. It's
think
just
I'm
time for a
thinking
change of
he
scenery.
about.
and Lamar need to go to Miami, man. Go ahead. Go on down there and get in that
Mm,
speed offense, man. Go on down there. Go to Miami. Go on down there, man. Go
mm.
home, Lamar. Go home. Go home. There's enough young bull running backs coming through the league in the next. If Kid King Henry got maybe 3 more years on that tread, running the way he running right now, maybe
Yeah.
about 2, 3 more years running the way he running. So go ahead and look towards
And
the
you got
future,
A
man.
Chain down there. You got A
Dude,
Chain down there. He
dude,
crazy.
Y'all
he
Waddle too.
crazy. You got
Yeah,
Waddle,
got Jalen
dude.
Waddle. If they
Go
got
ahead.
Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Nope.
He
No,
gonna be
I
like, nope,
wouldn't
I'll
go
stay.
nowhere.
I'll stay. We can
Mm-mm.
rock now. Yeah.
One of my homeboys at work said that today, yo, and I
Uh,
was like, yo, I was like, that would be ill. He was like, yo, why don't they fire the coach? Go ahead and bring Harbaugh down and bring Lamar Jackson with him and start over. I was like, yo, that would be very exciting, yo. They would be very
yeah.
good really fast.
I would love to see that. I would love to see
Yeah,
that.
I love to see it,
Um,
man.
I love to see that catch that DeAndre Hopkins made yesterday. Unfortunately, the kicker screwed the pooch. Um, so Baltimore is officially eliminated from the playoffs. Um,
That
hey,
was my Super Bowl pick.
mine too. So now we got to reevaluate that.
Let's get to the picks then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
All right,
Let's
so
get
let's
to
yep.
them, man.
let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. So I mean, first of all, did y'all
Let
saw
me
that? Y'all
see.
saw the game?
Which one?
That shit was the Baltimore Pittsburgh game.
That was too
Boy,
much pressure, but that was
hey,
a great
bro,
game, man.
I stayed up for that shit. I was like, nah,
Great
fuck this. I
game.
gotta watch this shit.
Great game, man. That was one for the ages right
And
there.
the only thing I was thinking at the time was, what happened if Justin Tucker was still on that squad?
Somebody
Only thing
somebody
I
put a
thought about.
meme on the internet and
That's
said
made.
when he saw
That's made.
that when he saw him miss the kick, they said Justin Tucker somewhere at a massage parlor smiling right now. I was
Oh
like, yeah,
shit!
he probably is, yo. He probably is.
I was like, goddamn, if it had
One of
been
the one of
Justin
the best
Tucker,
things.
I was never worried.
It would have been automatic.
One of the best things I ever seen was I seen somebody today say, you know what? They was like, this is the one time I can say for sure. You can't blame Lamar Jackson for this.
You couldn't blame
That
him
wasn't
last
his fault.
year.
That wasn't
You
his
couldn't
fault.
blame him last
You know
year.
what I'm saying?
He put you in a position to win.
Isaiah likely showed up. Offensive
Great catch.
line, Derrick Henry,
Great
everything. I
catch.
was like sitting here watching, and I'm like, oh, they finna win. And I'm like, oh, Baltimore going to the playoffs. And I was like, that ain't Justin Tucker.
I
First
still
thing I
don't
said,
think that
that ain't
Baltimore
Justin
would have
Tucker.
gone very far in the playoffs with that defense. That defense, that's not a playoff defense. Yeah,
No, it's not.
that's not a
Nah.
playoff defense. You can't give up damn near 30 points in the playoffs. You can't do that. So, I
You
don't
better
think they
be
would
able
have
to.
gone very far. But Pittsburgh didn't win that game.
Boy,
Baltimore lost it.
damn, man. I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, and I just want to say, bro, in case people ain't been paying attention, Kenneth Gainwell in Pittsburgh is quietly having a monster of a season.
Yeah,
It ain't
preseason.
always the best numbers in the world. His rushing numbers weren't great. I think he only averaged like 2 yards a carry, but he did score a
Yeah.
touchdown. But he caught 8 passes. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Eight out. You know what I'm saying? As a running back. So I mean, like you got to salute the Kenneth Gainwell, man. He's been having a monster of a year. Derrick Henry had a hell of a game. Um, he didn't score no
Ty
touchdowns, but
Monken. Ty
yeah.
Monken. Bro, that man was averaging 4.5 point. Yeah, he's averaging 4.5 clip. Second half, yeah. But Lamar Jackson definitely showed up, though, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh yeah,
Lamar played. Lamar
yeah.
showed why, as injury prone as he is in the top 2, 3 quarterbacks in the league. He's learned how to throw the ball, be a pocket passer, run when he got to. The interception that he threw wasn't his fault. It was batted down and intercepted. Lamar, well, he can't do nothing else on that team. He can't do anything else for them any more than he does already.
Three
He's
touchdowns,
reached the
one pick.
peak.
I'll take it.
Yeah, he's reached the peak of what he can do with what they got in Baltimore. He's had enough chances. It's not gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Go ahead with
You know
what you
what
got there for your
the
career.
yeah, exactly. Hell yeah. You know what the wild part to me is, so Aaron Rodgers had more passing yards than Lamar Jackson. I mean, but it's only like 60, not even a whole 60, maybe like 56 more passing yards. But he threw the ball 47 times to Lamar's
Mm-hmm.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Henry did carry the ball 20 times for 126 yards. He averaged 6.3 yards a carry, but like you said, second half they kind of went away from him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that 20 was in the first half. So, if they could keep that unit together, one more go round, strengthen the defense, and maybe get somebody that could spell Derrick Henry, I think they'll be okay. But they still got to get a guy out wide. They got to get one. They got to get a guy, and it can't just be. It can't be 5'4" Zay Flowers. I'm sorry, he went crazy yesterday, but still
He did play a great game.
he went crazy yesterday. But you can't count on that all the time. You can't count on that all the time. Oh man. Shit. I could dig it. Well, no doubt. Shit.
Let's go to the picks.
Oh shit, yeah, picks. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. Oh man, I completely forgot what the hell I was on. Let me see. All right, so we out of the regular season. We are on to the playoffs. So this is gonna be okay. 2026. Oh, I got the wrong one. That's from last year. Ding 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 ding. All right. So up first, we got San Francisco 49ers at the Carolina Panthers.
No, it's not.
But
It's the Rams at 49ers. I mean, Rams at Panthers.
this is some old shit. Hold on. Oh, got it. That one was from before last week. Gotcha. All right. So we got Rams at the Panthers.
All right, you know what I'm going. We beat them once, we can beat them again. Shit, we beat them once, we can beat them again. Goddamn.
I mean, true. So we got Carolina here. Ev, who you going with?
I'm going to take LA.
LA. All right. I think Devontae Adams is playing, so I too am going to take LA. Okay. We also got San Francisco at Philly.
Ben, you own that one, ain't you? Ben is on that one.
Yes.
I'm finna break your heart, Ben. I'm going Eagles.
Okay. Niners and Philly.
I'm finna break your heart that one.
I'm going San Francisco.
You don't believe that.
I don't know.
You know
I don't
that.
know why. I don't know why, but I just want Philly to lose. I want them to lose.
I'm gonna go with the Birds, but I really feel like San Fran can beat them, yo. But I'm gonna go with the Birds at home. But for some reason, I just quietly, San Fran has been doing what they're supposed to do at the right time of year, yo. They built up a head of steam, and that's what you look for going to the playoffs, man.
They're coming in hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in hot. We got Green Bay at Chicago.
Another good game, boy. Good game.
Well, you already know where I'm going.
I'm going with the Bears. right, Fred. The pressure on them birds, boy. You ain't never lied.
Where we going now? Who doing what now?
I'm taking up. Fred said that the pressure was on the
Green Bay
birds.
at Chicago.
I'm taking the monsters of the Midway, man. Give me the Bears.
Oh, okay. Sam, who you going with?
I'm going Green Bay.
Hmm. We got a
Jordan
split
Love is
going on.
playing.
He is playing. I know.
Yes.
Hmm. I'm going Bears.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Shot down. All right.
Shut
In the
down.
AFC, we got Houston at Pittsburgh.
Mm.
Man, I'm taking
Mm.
Houston defense. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Shit.
I feel
Fuck
that.
Aaron Rodgers. I'm taking Houston defense. That
We
shit
get DK
is
Yeah.
Metcalf.
amazing.
DK Metcalf back.
Yeah, he back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me Pittsburgh.
All right. Ooh.
I'm taking Houston defense
I'm
in this
taking
one.
Houston. Yeah, I'm taking Houston. I think CJ Stroud gonna stand up. And that defense, yeah. Hell yeah. Um, the Bills at the Jags. Ooh, that's actually a better game than people think it is. That's a much better game. And they playing at Jacksonville, so they ain't gotta worry about the cold.
I'm gonna rock with Sunshine now.
Mm,
I'm going with Malibu Ken, man. At home. They gotta
I
have the
feel it.
storm up.
I'm going Josh Allen, bro. This is the best chance to get one. I'm going Josh Allen.
Just because I like the story, man. I'm taking Jacksonville. Yeah.
I mean, I ain't mad about it, but I'm like, damn, boy, this Josh Allen, this your best chance to get one. You ain't got Lamar,
Yeah.
you ain't got Mahomes, you ain't got nobody. You just gotta
No Joe
just be
Burrow, none
you.
of them here.
Just be you.
You
Just be
saw it.
you.
You saw his team give Sunshine his grills
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
game.
Yeah.
I did.
They gave Sunshine his
Yeah.
grills.
Hell yeah. Oh, we got the Chargers at the Pats.
This is actually harder for me.
As much as it hurts my stomach to say so, give me the Pats at home.
Give me the
I'll take
Patriots at
Drake May
home.
home. Yeah, I'll take Drake May
Yeah,
home. Drake May at home.
Herbert love you, bro, but yeah, give me the pass at home.
Jim Harbaugh's been there, my boy. I'm taking Jim Harbaugh in Charger. He been there.
All right. No doubt. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay, so we're gonna see how this play. Very interesting. Very interesting. Uh West Coast teams don't feel well in the cold. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. That's great. Because the only West Coast football team out here that actually would have to play in the cold plays
Yeah,
inside. They play
you got to
inside,
play in
so
the
it don't even
cold.
matter.
You want
Yeah.
to get a little bit of that chill too.
Yeah, but that's why they play on. That's why they play indoors because they know most of the other teams they got to play outside, and they play in places that they like. They play in Arizona. Think about the division games they play: Arizona, San Francisco, and L.A. I mean, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's warm everywhere else they go. So
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
Grinny,
you taking the
yeah,
Chargers?
Grinny, yeah, Grinny. I'm taking Chargers all day. Grinny, because I
Oh.
trust Jim Harbaugh. I'm sorry.
The only thing I will say is this, in regards to that game, um, if the Patriots can't find a way to stop the Chargers from running the ball, it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
Because when they able to gas you with the runs and then that set Justin Herbert up, yeah, you in for a long day. Um, so
Jim
yeah, I
Harbaugh
mean,
and Greg Roman. Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman want that one.
oh yeah, no doubt, I
That's why
can
I'm
dig,
like
and
Mike
I ain't
Vrabel.
saying
I respect Mike Vrabel. Don't get me wrong. Respect Mike Vrabel now. It's not disrespect to the man. I'm just like them two together back in the playoffs again. I'm like, yeah, y'all didn't. Yeah,
if the Pats can get pressure on, Herbert,
It'll be a
it's gonna
house.
be
he
interesting.
will
It's
fold.
gonna be interesting. Yeah,
But I
it'll be
will. I
interesting.
will remind you. 21 down. Brandon Staley was his head coach. Jacksonville 21 down. And
Mm,
Sunshine and yeah, Bubble. I'm like, he got Jim Harbaugh now. Harbaugh is the comeback king.
That's true.
That's
He
true.
did it in
Without-
Chicago. He did it in Indianapolis. He did. I'm like, something about him in the playoffs. I'm like, I can't bet against him until he just shows me something different.
I feel it. Yeah, I mean, Jim Harbaugh, like you said, he's been there plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? I think for me, the biggest when I look at it across the board, I just think when I look at the lineups going into the postseason and how the teams play going into the postseason, it seems like New England's playing better, going in on a better run. And I think that their defense is capable of making things problematic for Herbert, much greater than anything else. So yeah, we got the picks in. Yo, thank y'all so much for rocking with us at a special night tonight. We came a little early, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all rocking out with us, man. Thanks to all the new people that was here early. Thank y'all for tuning in. Most definitely salute the W Energy. Don't forget W.GG. Place some orders, man. Use code Panther Politics, all one word. Get 10% off your order. This playoffs is about to start. And just because for my man Green and them, go Canes. Go Canes.
Yo.
I want to see y'all after this weekend. But anyway, y'all know what it is, man. Oh shit. Ew, poo.
Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song who on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them big checks. I'm not, but I've been blessed. No more of them chin checks. They pulling